Wiem, że się mnie nie spodziewaliście, ale przygotowywałem się dla was. Mój projekt z grami online wszedł już na rynek USA, ale o swoich pamiętam. Dla tych, którzy są gotowi grać i zarabiać od 10 000 złotych dziennie, otwieram dostęp do tej gry tylko do końca tego miesiąca. Liczba miejsc jest ograniczona. Wszyscy użytkownicy będą nagrodzeni. Na razie.
Hi everyone, it's Kino here. Welcome to this short yoga drills class. This class is going to be all about improving your pigeon, so we can think about it as pigeon drills. If you love yoga drills and you want to practice more in depth with me, come on over to omstars.com where you can go in depth into yoga drills, ashtanga, everything that yoga is all about. I'd love to see you there. Let's get started with warming up our potential for pigeon. So let's keep the left knee joint closed, and then let's bend both knees and just kind of hang out in the like a half pigeon or a bent knee pigeon variation. And this will just help you get the hips a little bit warm. We'll hold it there for a moment, and we're going to work a little bit on mobilizing the hip before we do the full pigeon experience. So then I want you to roll through the hip joint and come on over to the other side. So we've kind of have our maybe half a mermaid or half a deer pose here, and then let's roll through to the other side. All right, let's do that 2 more times. Maybe you can do it without your hands, right? So we get a little drill through the hips. If you need the hand support, then feel welcome to use the hand support. We're going over. Let's go back to that first side. Then let's close the left knee joint. Reach forward, slide the right leg back. We're going to do a closed knee pigeon. So many different ways we can do pigeons. We're actually going to work on a classical pigeon drill, which means that we'll be doing pigeon as in the asana called the Ekapada Rajakapotasana, which means the one-legged royal pigeon pose. And this is with a closed knee, so we can more target the back bendy position. Now we're going to rock our pigeon a little bit. So over to the left, over to the right, over to the left, over to the right, over to the left. If this was a pigeon in real life, it would be a drunk pigeon falling over. All right, there we go. Good. Now, I want you to come up onto your fingertips and then start to engage the back muscles. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's bring it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's bring it up. 1 more. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's bring it up. Okay, now walk a little over to the left side. And I want you to bend your right knee. Reach back. If you can't hold your foot, let's get a strap. Exhale, fold. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, fold and hold. And we have 1. Turn forward, 2. Drop that right hip a little bit. 3, try to keep your torso upright. 4, and 5. Let's let it go. All right. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Slide that right knee forward. Let's rock our pigeon out from here. Let's try to rock from upright on this side. So we can over to the right, over to the left, over to the right. If it's too much, you do it from down. Sometimes it's a little easier to roll from down, less balance involved. And then let's stay down and come down if you're up. Go onto your fingertips. Try to equalize the torso. Inhale, let's bring it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, let's bring it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, let's bring it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, bring it up, hold, engage the back muscles up onto your fingertips. Walk your right hand over to the left a little bit, lean, bend the left knee, reach the foot. If you can't hold the foot, get a strap. Exhale, bring it down, kick it back. Exhale, let's work out that quadriceps, send it back. Last one to the quad, hold, 2. Let's orient forward again, 3. You're gonna feel your quadriceps stretch, it's all good. 4, 5, let's send it back. Okay, inhale, upward facing. Exhale, and downward facing. Now, let's send that left knee forward. We're going to work flipping the grip, which means we're gonna work the shoulder a little bit. So now, I want you to reach back for the foot, Send it over, and then flex the foot. And now we're going to work the shoulder a little bit. So I want you to bend in, the elbow down, lean a little back. All right, you ready? And then roll through the shoulder. All right. It's one of the hardest things to do is get that shoulder movement. So this is a deep external rotation of the shoulder. We can try that with the strap also if that didn't work out so well. Hold it there for a moment, and then let's let it go. All right, we're going to switch the sides. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, and downward facing. Bend the right knee forward. Lean over to the side. All right, bend, lean. All right, we're going to point the foot a little forward and then flip the grip for the shoulder, opening through the chest. Let's try on this side to bring both hands together and hold. 1. So this would be enough to really get our expression of Ekapada Rajakapotasana, which is our pigeon, right? But we're going to turn it into a little extra drill in just a moment. And then let's let it go and take the hands down. All right. Inhale, upward facing. Should be warmed up by now. Exhale, downward facing. Let's slide that left knee forward. And then we're going to walk the hands back, holding onto the waist. Now, make sure the legs are bouncy. So I want to get a little feeling of bounce. So that's part of the drill. So do that with me, a little bounce. Fingers out to the side. Inhale, reach up, hold. 1, 2, 3. Some of you are going to find this harder than flipping the grip because now we're using the dynamic strength and the flexibility. 4 and 5. Exhale down. You see the blocks, so I'm going to use the blocks. Inhale, lift the block up, and now let that overextend the shoulder just a little bit, and hands under the block. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, let's put the block down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, and downward facing. Walk forward, switch the sides. All right, come up onto the fingertips, bouncy pigeon, so you get that strength. Then raise the arms. You can interlace the fingers and reach up for 1. Keep it active. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get the block. Here we go. Inhale, let that hyperextend the shoulder a little. 2, I'm going to involve the back as well. 3, 4, almost there. 5, let's bring it down. All right, let's take the hands down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, and downward facing. Let's do one more pigeon, and then we'll be done with the pigeon universe for today. Hold on to the hips. Breathe in. We're going to try a different entry. Extend, reach back. We bend the knee, and then look for the foot. All right. Hold on tightly. We haven't tried this yet, but we're going to try it now. Drop the head back and look up. 1, 2, let's make it into a drill. Push back into the hands. Touch the head to the foot and back into the hands. Foot to the head. 1 more, back into the hands. Let it go. Take the hands back to the waist. All right, that's good. Taking the hands down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Switch the sides. All right, you ready? One side's always going to be a little better than the other. Hands to the waist. Inhale, reach. Bending back. Look for the foot. Hold on to the foot. And then exhale, head back. Stay there for a moment, then turn it into a drill. Press back into the hands, foot to the head. Back into the hands, foot to the head. Back into the hands, foot to the head. And let's let it go. Hands to the waist, hands down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Come down to the knees. Exhale, child's pose. 5 breaths. 1. You can take the hands under the forehead to encourage a curl. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, exhale, settle for a moment. Come back to a seated position. Feel the back bending journey. Feel that combination of shoulder flexibility, strength in the back, openness in the hips. And then allow yourself a long, deep breath in. And a long, deep breath out. Let's open the eyes. Well, I hope you found this drill entry into Ekapada Rajakapotasana, a pigeon drill, really helpful for you. As you can see, this is an advanced back-bending asana, so not a beginner drill, but something to work quite deeper into your back bends. This asana is at the very end of the Ashtanga Yoga third series, so it's considered to be quite an advanced asana and is something that you really want to be respectful of when you integrate it into your practice. So keep practicing, keep doing your back bends, and I hope to see you soon for another practice. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be filled with love.